Ah, there it goes. There we go. We got it. We got it, team. We got it. Let's go. Protocol. Stuff and things. Flicker. Episode 3, A Twisted Trail. Let us continue. But yeah, so we are back to playing as the professor in a university that apparently has a room, or one of the storage buildings is just super haunted and no one's noticed except the custodian. Not even the two professors who work in this building all the time. We found out that there's two professors that work here full time, and neither of them seem to have noticed the supernaturals going on. Which is silly to me. Okay, I need you to light this. Thank you. All right, so I think last week we did this the thing with the slides and went in and we got the hand and the ring. Yes, hand with a finger cut off, which we cut off, and then Maxwell's wedding ring, which is the custodian's, I think. Okay, that's not the right button. Oh, here we go. Hand with the finger cut off. A hand sawn from a corpse. It's missing its finger. It's stiff. I think I'm going to be sick. I don't think it's that stiff if it's all wobbly. Wibbledy wobbledy. Let's see the ring. The wedding ring belongs to Maxwell, the janitor of the history department. Max and Chloe. I know them both. You know. So the janitor is the only one who knew something weird was going on here. I think we needed to use this hand, though, to get into the basement. What's the... Okay, it is over here on the left. As far as I can tell, I don't think the running thing actually has anything to do with anything. It's just moving faster. Yeah, I think this is... What? Oh, we're doing one of these already. That was quick. These actually are pretty frantic. I try to get to at least about 3/4 before I trigger it, which usually works. Though there was that one time Renee died at one of those for some reason, and I don't know why.
Thank God. I thought I couldn't manage.
Yeah, that wind, that's a haunted ghost wind, so we need to go in a different direction. That, I believe, is just the sound of silence. We go this way. Okay. We go that way and then go back in. That should reset the door so it's not haunted anymore. Hopefully. This black stuff doesn't look like just dirt. So weird. It's not what I meant to do. Oh yeah, see, look at that. We can't even listen anymore. Okay, so we should have to go down here, and then I think we can use the hand to hold open the security clearance cage to go into whatever we need to do next. It's like a person could fit in it. And if we can't listen, then the door can't kill us, so we can keep moving. It's a nifty touch, the listening to the door, so if the door can't be listened to, then there's nothing to be concerned with. Feels strange that Maxwell isn't there at the other side of the window. Now, I don't know what Maxwell's ring is going to be for, but the hand, I assume, is for this. Yeah, use it. Oh, come on. Let me see what that looks like. Unfortunately, it seems like the devs aren't too good with making their story that believable. How to suspend your disbelief is a little too much, in my opinion. Yeah, yeah. For this section, they should have changed the cop. The cop shouldn't have been a cop. He should have been a neighbor coming to check on the family, because even the daughter mentions how close they are with the family from the Chinese food restaurant. So it definitely should have been one of them, not a cop, because that's very silly. And then this should be taking place at an off-site storage location, so they can explain why there's only like 1 or 2 people here.
I haven't been here in so long.
A cop that never uses his radio or a phone or anything, or even cares about his own life or sanity. It was incredibly silly. And it's not like the ghost was keeping him inside the building. We know for a fact he could leave at any moment if he wanted to. What is that weird noise? Oh, maybe that's the security camera being on? Oh, wait, what's this? There's nothing useful here. Let's go look on some other shelf. Well, that box looks important. I honestly don't remember what we're doing down here. There's nothing useful. Let's look on another shelf. Nothing useful. Let's look on another shelf. Also, the fact that there's nothing useful here. Look on another shelf. Another shelf. That this room can only be gotten into if you have someone manning the door. So if you need to come down here by yourself and there's no one manning the door, you literally cannot get in this place without being locked inside of it. Nothing useful here. Now, I'm wondering, did I forget something last week? Like, I should know where I'm looking in here. So look on another shelf. Look on another shelf. There's a lot of old-timey, like, film cameras. Now, to be fair, this does take place in the 90s, so those aren't as old as they are by today's standards, 30 years later. An old book about the Legrand family, rather the worse for wear, biography of the Legrand family. The House of Legrand, which later merged with the House of Amsberg, volume, I don't know, 62, I think? And its ups and downs over the years. The rise and fall of an industrial empire and the squandering of legacy by Argos Legrand, last heir to the huge family fortune, who spent his life obsessed with investigating the paranormal, make this one of the most thrilling volumes of his collection. Of this collection. Yeah, what is XCII? I know X is 10 and II is 2, but I don't know what C stands for. Is that 5? Would that be 7? No, because 5 is V. Yeah, I don't know what C stands for. Or is the X in front of the C, so it would actually be 42? I know it works that way sometimes. A compilation of biographies of prominent members of high society. The House of Legrand. Okay, read it. Oh, it's just telling me what I just read out loud. Okay. I got what I'm looking for. I should get out of here. Oh, should we though? I guess that's what we came down here for, is literally this one book. And the only place we can get this one book is from down here in the storage. Wow, that was a whole box of VHS tape. Oh, the lights are going out. Oh, we have a new mechanic. The Abyss. You're sinking. Get out quickly. To escape, rapidly press A. Then try to catch you. They'll try to catch you by the arms. To prevent this, press X or B at the right time. If you don't manage it, you'll have to free yourself by pressing that same button several times. Don't take too long or you'll definitely sink. Continue. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that was different.
Oh my God! What was that? Awful place.
It gates his back. Okay, so I did not trigger this. This just happened when I stepped next to that door. I don't know where we're at. And I can't access the map. This looks like back at one of the hallways? Oh, we're back at our office.
I think this is part of what Husher was investigating.
Let's see. It's a book about Argos Legrand. A biography, or a collection of articles about him, I think. He apparently spent part of his life traveling the
It's
world
quiet.
in search of odd, rare events. Rich people stuff. I don't know. The biography suddenly ends right after his last journey. It says here, he returned without his equipment, without the huge amount of money he wasted on the project, and with a simple memento of the music he brought home to his little girls, 8-year-old Elaine and newborn Ariadne. And here's a note from Husha that says, see the archives, events newspaper. Is there a newspaper archive over here?
Okay. I don't know why that was so quiet compared to everything else. I should check the news items in the history department's newspaper archives. Oh, we have to. We're playing. We can continue playing. We can actually change who we play as. Wow. I mean, we continue as Omar Nasiri. Let us continue as Omar Nasiri. And of course, we have to use the most recent Koltar's Wisdom Tooth that we got from Chapter 2 as our collectible item. I've yet to come across any collectible items in this, but apparently we just played kind of a little, like, Chapter 3 beginning break section.
Let me go. I know the place. You keep searching this area.
There's no way that after the things he's experienced, he would want to go anywhere that's not, like, full of people and light. Let's check the new item in the department newspaper archives. Why he did so remains a mystery. Well, to find out what happened to Legrand. What do you mean? It's not a mystery at all. It's a Zony instead of a Sony. History department newspaper archive. Car for sale. I want a sweet truck.
I have to find the newspaper Sebastian consulted.
Okay. The results of June exams are still pinned up. World War I, 1914 through 1918. 40th International Congress of Military History, 31st of August through 5th of September, Verna, Bulgaria. And they're talking, it looks like it's one of those original water-cooled machine guns. I think we're good. Why are all the lights off? XXII International Conference of the History of Science. It was held in Beijing, and I was there, sent by the university. Grace loved the present. I brought her back. A fire alarm button. I must avoid touching that. Or not. Ooh, a coffee machine. Coffee machine. They must make enough profit from Grace alone. Grace being the woman. These newspapers should be available on microfiche by now. Turn a light on. Who managed to pull out the telephone cable? What? Who managed to pull out the telephone cable? Okay, that is weird. What are these notes? They look like random words. Does everyone in the archive just go crazy? For once, space below a table that isn't filled with junk. I can get under the table if need be. Noted. Oh my god! Are you kidding? Oh no. Sebastian would never use a computer. I don't think I'd even know how to turn it on. Oh, he'd know how to turn it on. Wow. There's nothing subtle anymore. The ghosts are just running amok. We need to get the Ghostbusters in here. I wouldn't mind opening a window to get some air in here, but I've got more important things to do. No, you don't! Just open the window! Open the window and turn a light on. Paper scattered about everywhere and a broken computer. How do you know it's broken? I guess because the monitor's flickering weird? Was that a doorway? Like a doorway and then a woman, like a white, Lord of the Ring, or Lord of the Rings. The Ring woman. Okay, I think we're good. Locked? Oh, the men's restroom. Nothing bad's ever happened in a men's restroom. I thought I heard a little squeak, but that might just be the mice. The school does have a mice problem. That we know for sure. It's not the first time a drain has been blocked. Luckily, the sink isn't overflowing. Wow, that is a lot of graffiti on the walls and stuff. That's not normal in a university, is it? Maybe it's commissioned. For God's sake, that's disgusting. Yeah, there's a dead rat floating in a gross toilet. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check. What do I have for me for inventory? Okay, I still have the ring and the... That's not shears, that's a bolt cutter, you idiot. There's a pretty big difference between bolt cutters and a shear. Shears are what you use to, like, cut fur off of a sheep or a ram or something. They're not what you use to cut open a lock. He seems...
Help me. Oh,
Maxwell,
please.
is that you? Maxwell, it's Professor Nasiri. Are you okay? Can you get out?
No, 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 no. I can't get out. My flashlight is out of batteries. I need batteries.
Batteries. Alright.
All right. I'll try to help you with this.
Okay, I'll try to find you some batteries. Are there batteries inside of this blow dryer? I think I know who did this. I hope they stop their nonsense soon. Oh, the graffiti thing, I guess. Okay, so Maxwell is not dead. He's just holed up in the women's bathroom because he's too scared to come out because he doesn't have his flashlight. Kind of understand that. Okay, I don't hear anything. Or it's been blocked with a chain. Oh, we have a cure for that. What? What? What do you mean? It's been locked with a chain. We have a chain cutting device with us. Books about art and art history. It looks like they wanted to transfer them somewhere else, but they haven't. Unless you had a sheep with chains for fur. I mean, that is a very specific situation, Echo. Without help, I won't be able to move these boxes in a million years. What? Okay. I think you're underestimating how strong you are, friend.
No.
It's locked. I need a key. Okay, those are all locked. I need a key. There's a hiding spot over there. Apparently that plugged up drain is a puzzle we need to worry about. I think that's okay. Oh, we can go in here.
Am I hearing voices?
Probably. You've been seeing ghosts.
This is so weird.
I agree. Okay, so we 1990. So this is the actual news archive itself, but I guess I gotta go find batteries for what's his face first. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I had to leave or what. News World. Okay. Let me see. You got over here. No one in the secretary's office either. What was that?
The secretary's office sensor is on.
I think a key would do, but the fact is, when there's nobody in the secretary's office, the sensor keeps the door shut to unauthorized people. What a bizarre thing. Alright, sounds like a very easy way to lock yourself out. Those books should be in the archive or in the library. We're short on space in both places. It had long been known that they were going to do renovations to the newspaper archive. That they weren't going to be finished in another story. Okay, let's try these doors. That one we know is locked for sure. Oh. For the love of God, where is everyone? That's a great question. A can of paint. A paint can full of red paint. The paint is totally dried out. Can of dried out paint. It's not just regular paint, it's dried out paint. The paint is dry, solid as a rock. Tools left lying around as though the workers just disappeared all of a sudden. A note from a painter. A note left by one of the painters on a piece of dry cardboard. Read. I brought the secretary flowers today and she wasn't there. Nobody was. Where did everyone go? The whole crew was supposed to be here today to paint. If this is a joke, I don't think it's funny. I'm not painting by myself. I'm going to sit here and bum around until the joke is over. If you're not here by then, I'm out of here. You can tell the boss if you want. Tell him why you think it's funny for you to just disappear because I was half an hour late. See if he laughs. Oh. It's not funny. Seriously, it's not. Turn on the lights, please. Turn on the lights, please. Throw the paint can at the monster to kill it, Home Alone style? Okay, so apparently the whole painting crew of apparently multiple people was killed. Which is sort of insane. A whole painting crew plus potentially a secretary have all been killed by this thing and no one noticed. Yeah, sounds good. No, it's another projector. Oh, that's an unfortunate projection. I don't care for that even a little bit. In the name of God, what the heck are those pictures? No way. These notes are by the professor of the modern history department. The last meeting I knew they held here was almost 2 months ago. So these notes have been sitting here for 2 months? That cannot possibly be correct. Is this another one of those people don't understand how times work things? Paint can used to be the strongest weapon in Gary's mod zombie survival L. Wow. This is another thing where people don't understand how time works, isn't it? So apparently this whole department of this college has gone missing and nobody noticed. I could understand a person or two going missing and nobody would notice. But apparently a whole department worth of people has gone missing and nobody cared. Another different coffee machine. What is it? It's a pen. A mechanical pencil. Oh, it's a pencil. A metallic mechanical pencil. It's got a sharp point, but I think it's out of lead. Alright. Proline 05. I think 05 is probably the size of the lead that it takes. Okay, we got a random pencil. Or mechanical pencil. Look, I found it under this table. Good to remember, just in case. Just in case of what? Please tell me. Zombies could hit props at humans, and most would be slow and would probably only do some damage. But the main cannon was so light, zombies could hit them at humans at like Mach 10. And zombies got good at aiming them. That's awesome. There's a lot of jackets and hats to just be left behind at the school. I can't listen, so presumably the door is safe. What's this? These lockers are for the researchers that use the offices. I wonder who has the keys. Including me? Well, that's fair. No facility can be without its junk food machine. Grace loves it, of course. I've done a lot of Grace, or a lot of shade at Grace for her love of junk food and cheap coffee. What's this? Forget you, Marino. Wow, I see the professor is as popular as ever among the art history students. I think I know who did it. I also learned how to use the prop hit to make my zombies do super jumps and just jump onto the roof or second floor of the cated house. Oh, okay. So you figured out how to get out of bounds and be unstoppable, eh? A paint roller. A sponge roller used to paint walls and ceilings. Thank goodness the sponge didn't go hard. In fact, it's still a bit wet. Weird. So I guess we've got to revivify the paint so we can paint with it. The door's been locked with a chain. I have... Okay, so this is that door from the other side. I have an item for dealing with this. I don't understand... I've never been good at handicrafts. I don't know how to do this. A scissor-like tool used to cut metal, as in chains, as in the thing blocking the door. Ugh. At least the emergency exit isn't locked. If it weren't for Grace coming to search for me and Sebastian, I'd get out of here quick. Wait, what? If it weren't for Grace coming to search for me and Sebastian, I'd get out of here quick. Worst professor ever? Yeah. Or you could just go back and tell them, like, hey, half the college is haunted, and 2/3 of everyone who go to this school has apparently been eaten by the monster, so... Oh, did I not go into this door? Okay, that one's haunted. That one's actively haunted right now, so we don't go into that one. Okay, so where do I get batteries from? It makes me sick to think that people smoke in the study areas. Oh, is that a giant ashtray? I thought that was a water fountain. Okay, so... I need batteries. Oh. I guess I missed a bunch of doors over there. What? Huh. I think that one's okay. The Maxwell, the what? The research offices are usually closed. Maxwell should have the key. Okay, well, we know Maxwell is locked up in the bathroom. More books that shouldn't be here. Okay, sounds good. Okay, Maxwell's got that key too. And then this door was haunted. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's definitely something going on in that room. Maybe that's the final room we have to go to at the end to get whatever research was being done. Okay, am I missing any other doors? Nope. Emergency exit is chained shut, even though we have a thing that should, in theory, fix that. I guess we can go back into the microfiche room and see if we missed something, but otherwise, the only other two rooms we have to go into are these two, and there wasn't anything in either of these. Yeah, this is the painter's room. Oh! Come on, use all your professor strength! Come on, be the swole professor we all know you are! Oh, oof. Oh, he's the professor of the University of Pumping Iron.
Praise be to God.
Yeah, praise God. Okay, so yeah, the only thing in here are tools left lying around just as if the workers disappeared all of a sudden. Yeah, so. For the love of God, where is everyone? Okay, so yeah, there's nothing in here for us. Okay, seems safe. So maybe there was something else in here I didn't get? Because I think this is just the one that had the painting on the, or yeah, the projector going. I don't know why we can't turn the projector off, but oh my God, what the heck are these pictures? Oh wait, those notes are for the professor of the Mon History Department. The last meeting I knew they held here was almost 2 months ago. Yeah, that implies that the guy got kidnapped 2 months ago. How has he been missing for 2 months and no one said anything? Shouldn't like the dean or something of the university have noticed that some of his teachers are missing? I know they said they were going into like fall break, but usually those are only a month long at best. Okay, so this is the one that's
No.
it's locked with a chain, but I have a thing for cutting chains. It just so happened he scheduled his 2-month vacation then? Yeah. Okay, so the only other place I can go, we can go back into the men's restroom. It has been locked. Luckily the sink isn't overflowing. Can I... Dripping that in won't help. Do I use... Nope. Maybe I have to mix it with the paint? Oh, I do. Water has softened up the paint. Okay. A can of wet paint. A paint can full of red paint. The paint has gotten wet. I've never painted before, but I should be able to do this just fine. Paintanux. Professional paint. Paintanux SL. Made in Spain. Spam? Oh no, made in Spain. Keep at room temperature. Okay, so further evidence that this takes place in Spain. Okay, can I combine this with the paint roller? A roller soaked in red paint. A sponge roller soaked in red paint. Let's hope I can use this soon and avoid getting covered in paint. For what? What are we using a red... What is that for? Do I need to use this on the rat toilet? No. No. Paintbrush? Nope. and not the ring. Okay. Well, we got the paint roller. I just don't know what to do with it. What? I guess we'll go back to the microfiche room. The microfiche. Bring up a window. We already did that one. Is this a pack of cigarettes? Sebastian would never use a computer. I don't think he knew how to turn it on. And we can hide under there. What are these notes? They look like random words. I should pull out the telephone cable. Most people should already be in the microfiche. I know. Coffee. Okay, we'll go back in here. It's had a lot of options. Paint over the graffiti? Maybe? I don't know what that would accomplish, but... Okay, so that as we go further back, the... Northern Advisor... Advisor... So these get older as we go back, kind of. News World... Okay... I might miss something? Notes from the painter... Notes from presser from Marino. Maxwell's notes. Maxwell's recording. Caricature. Biography of the LeGrant family. Maybe I gotta figure out... Ups and downs over the years. Resident collection. That doesn't give me a year, though. Unless, can I read it? No, it's just examine it. That's just how to find the key card, which we don't... Oh, not this again, really? No, it's going real slow. Come on, Doc. Come on, Professor. Get out of there. That was a close one, I think. That was super slow. Oh my God.
It was so cold down there.
Okay. I guess we can go try to paint over the graffiti. Where was that? That was... Was it in the woman's restroom? Oh, he does the same puffy cheeks thing as Renee did. Okay, well, this is where we would... No, we don't paint over this. Isn't there? He's asked for batteries for his torch. Maybe I have to go paint something in the room that had the painters in it? Do I need to, like, finish their work for the day? And their spirit will give me, like, free batteries? No? Huh. Maybe it's in the hallway? can't leave. I can't leave. I promised I'd help find Sebastian. So... I've got the ring I can't do anything with. I have the bolt cutters I can't do anything with. I have this pencil. A mechanical pencil with no lead in it. A metallic mechanical pencil. It's got a sharp point. I think it's out of lead. What would I use that for? They wouldn't have me use that to, like, pick the lock on the chain, would they? That would be silly. Oh, maybe the break room. Maybe I need to do something in the break room. Oh, that's where we got the pencil. But maybe I can do something with the paint in the break room. I can hide under this. Is there, like, some batteries in, like, the junk drawer in the... No? Okay, both of these are locked. Okay, that's still haunted. Maybe there's something else in here? I know who would do that. Can I paint this? No? Look, there's even a red roller there. And they mentioned it was still wet or something, right? Oh no, that was the one I picked up. Locked with a chain. I legit must be missing something? I don't have any keys. I don't have the batteries for Maxwell. I wonder who has the keys. Wait. Books. I can't look in this lockers. He says who would smoke. I think that's okay, but this should be locked, right? Oh! Oh, this is open! That lock was for this door. Oh my god, that's dumb. I thought that door was locked. I didn't even bother trying it. I think the people in the secretary's office are so short on space they have to keep all this here. Okay. Well, thank God I tried that, what I assumed to be locked door. Oh, a radio. A radio used by the janitor. Great, it looks like the battery cover is stuck. I can't open it. Oh, well, we combine that with the pen? Yeah, batteries. A bunch of standard portable batteries. I hope they're not dead. Like everything else. Doesn't know that we use Maxwell's room as a junk room. That poor man has the patience of a saint. So that's what we needed to do. Still don't know what to do with the paint, but at least we got this far. Also, another giant pile of VHSs, which I appreciate. Without the right authorization, the motion sensor outside keeps the secretary's office closed. How odd. Again, that's a very odd safety feature.
Oh my.
Oh, we're doing one of these. cough, bro. Don't cough. Why are you coughing right now? Okay. Dang. All right.
Great. Thank you for saving me.
I was never a religious man till just now. Thank you, God. Oh my God, I'm definitely going to church after this. In the holiest names of Jesus Christ, I compel you to leave me alone, you big spooky jerk. Okay.
Maxwell, I got your batteries.
Oh, thanks. It's so dark in here. So dark.
The keychain with several keys hanging from it, obtained from Maxwell, the department janitor. These are the keys to the newspaper archive offices. Cool. I like that they're color coded and they have each has their own little symbol. A heart. I don't see anything on the... Oh, the gold one is a spade. Okay. Are you coming out now, Maxwell, or what, bro? That's not. And Maxwell's dead.
Maxwell? Are you there? Maxwell? Where are you?
Shockaroo. Not the fair Maxwell. Hope they stop their nonsense soon. So we know who's doing the graffiti. And we just hope they stop soon. We have no way of stopping them. He got Izakai'd. I mean, I guess that's one way of describing it. He definitely got pulled to a place that is not here. I mean, he got Izakai'd straight into the, like, spirit realm. Pretty sure they call that banished, but... The key fits. Great, let's go inside. One of our microfiche readers looks like it's in good condition. To his fun fantasy adventure, yeah. These clothes look like one Sebastian's normally wears. Okay. How does he know how to use a microfiche machine, but he doesn't know how to use a computer? Look at that. That basically looks like a slightly older computer. Oh, okay. I'm happy that didn't hit me when I was running by. Okay, I think we're good. Full of character building. Well, you're not wrong there. He definitely got character built real hard. All right, let's move on. Okay. What we got? Maybe Sebastian was here. Did he leave these rolls of film on the floor? Could have. Another completely full trash can. One of our microfiche readers looks like it's in good condition. Well, I need the microfiche to watch. Read? I guess you read microfiche, right? Okay, so we need to read them. We need the right microfiche. I guess we got those two other offices.
Am I hearing voices?
This again? Really?
I don't understand a thing.
I think we're good on the room. Alright, the key fits. Well, let's go inside. Okay, what do we got? Professor O'Leary normally uses this office. The students can't stand her, Grace included. Well, apparently everyone hates all the professors at this university. What about you, Professor? Do people hate you? Oh, I should have listened. I didn't even hear that. I didn't realize there was going to be a prompt. Okay, something's got to be in here or we're stuck again. Dark painting is very much Sebastian's style. Hasty note. Some hasty notes written by Husher on a tattered piece of paper. Legrand Armsburg, wealthy but fallen on hard times during the 20th century. What happened? Death of Argos Legrand. Check records, investigate the family past and present. Heirs, distant relatives. I have to find out about his life, but also his death, 17th of March. I mean, the 20th century is not very specific. That's most of the archive. All right. So, I mean, I guess it helps narrow it down a little bit, but the 20th century is, again, still pretty vague. Okay, now does that prompt me to go in here and look through the microfiche? What's happening? Oh, it's a family. Oh, and that must be Husher's kids? Or wife and kids? The ones that disappeared in the prologue? Or the first chapter? They were scattered about everywhere in a broken computer. Oh, okay. I just had to survive that. I wasn't sure what I actually needed to be doing there. Okay, I think we're okay. Okay, I still haven't figured out what we're doing in here. I got the keys. And I got the red paint. But I think I unlocked everything, right? I can't take the emergency exit. And I don't have the key card or whatever to get into the secretary's office. We know where to hide. Alright, now we get to do this. Wow, that is actually legitimately pitch black. I could not see his face until he started sparking that the lighter.
Oh my.
Oh, we got there. I got that one well. We got done with that pretty quick. Brave. Yeah.
Everything seems normal. Have I lost my mind?
You should probably get someone to help you. So so it says I need microfiche to read on the microfiche machines, but I can't take microfiche out of the microfiche area, presumably because I don't know what kind of microfiche I need. That last room on the top right is haunted. Maybe these keys will let me into the secretary's office? But the way they made it sound was like I needed a key card. Not the right authorization. The motion sensor outside of the secretary's office closed. Oh! I wonder if I have to paint the motion sensor? It's a puzzle. I have to paint the motion sensor.
At least no one can tell me off here.
I mean, I guess that's true. Dude, what are you doing? That is not how you
Should be able to get into the secretary's office.
Has this guy never used his own arms before? Why did you paint it like that? You just painted a bunch of the wall and that poster below it. What's wrong with you? This guy doesn't know how to use his own arms. He's got the sloppiest arm ever? Yeah, my God. Everything looks like it was dropped in a rush. I mean, I understand he said he's never painted before, but there's basic hand-eye coordination skills involved there too. Plastic key, a small key made of hard plastic. The key belongs to some drawer or cupboard. I know it doesn't open a door. Okay. Sending the cupboard to be open, and it's not. Okay, well, we got a key for that, right? Apparently it's not that key. Okay. We got newspaper archive secretary's office. I'm going to say 17th of August. Name Jill. Room A, Professor Wesk. Room B, Professor Husher, which is who we need. Room C, empty. The rest of the rooms are crossed off. Becca, read this as soon as you see it. Professor Husher is acting weird. He wanders around the archive all day lost in thought. It's odd even for him. Barely even answers me. Sometimes he carries a music box he winds up every now and then. Mr. Spencer has taken him to task several times, and whenever he does that, it looks as if Husher has just woken up. Then he goes back to his office and spends hours holed up in there. Chris says he's the same at night, if not worse. We think he's slept in his office because no one has seen him leave, and William says he heard strange noises. Heard strange noises that sounded like screams, but when he went to check, no one was there. Teddy asked me about the Northern Advertiser Archives, a small newspaper from some godforsaken little town from 1913. What the heck would he be doing looking for there? If you notice anything really weird, call security. No one has seen Max for days. Something tells me that before the holidays are over, something is going to happen. I have a bad feeling about this. All right. Okay, so we're looking for an archive of Northern Advertiser from 1913. And it was, what, May 17th? Nobody has picked up this fax, and it's been there for weeks. How did this ghost kill so many people and nobody noticed? Did he replace them with, like, shadow doppelgangers or something? It was just dropped in a rush. Maybe that's the problem. No, turn that back on, dingus. Hit the wrong button. Where's she from? The newspaper archive. Those notes. Hasty note. Note from a printer. Oh, painter. Okay, so 1913 of the Northern Advertiser on the 17th of March. cannot believe how poorly he painted that wall. Or the sensor on the wall. Oh, there was a body on the floor. Oh, it's like the outline of a body. Don't care for that. Not even a little bit. Okay, where are we at? News World. News World. Northern Advertiser, 1913. Why is it going up? It should be going down. News World. Oh, maybe it's over here? News World. News World. Ah, here we go. So we need this one. What? Yeah, I need this one. Thank you. You can open the drawer. Of course, I'm taking the microfiche with me. Okay. Microfilm 30. New Naruvia. Northern Advertiser 1910 through 1920. That's what we were looking for. Without these devices, there wouldn't be enough space in the world to store all the newspapers that are filled here. It's true. All right, we got it. Now we got to go look at the microfiche. Okay, nothing to check. Okay, I wonder if it matters which one of these I use. Okay, put the microfiche in. What? Oh, well, I just have to activate it. Okay. So day is going to be... Oh, okay, there we go. We need the 13th. Year is going to be 1913. Or no, the 17th, right? 1913th on the 17th of January? March. 17th of March. 3/17. $1913, right? Wait. 17th of March. Yeah, 1913th, March 17th. Okay. So I was close. January, February, March 13th. Ah, there we go. There's the fetch button. Oh, that's not good.
Oh my god.
I doubt the machine still works. Okay. Let's go try the other one. And this ghost really doesn't want me figuring out what it's up to, does it? Luckily, it didn't damage the microfiche. All right. Let's do it again. And fetch. And search. Oh, I have to print. Politics. Business and finance. Crime reports. Northern Advertiser. Opinion. Meteorology. Classifieds. National news. I mean, what am I... Politics. I assume business and finance? I don't know what... Am I just printing all of it? I'll just print all of it, I guess. Because if I print all of it, then I have everything that I need to know, right? Like, there's no... For politics, there sure was a lot of pictures of a woman that looked, apparently winning, like, some kind of gymnastics competition, I think. Which doesn't seem particularly politically, like, based. Crime. Maybe it was a crime. Maybe there was a murder at the house. And then the crime beat is talking about it. Ah, okay. Oh, thank God. I've done it. I found what Sebastian was looking for. Northern Advisor. Printed from the microfiche. News about Argos Legrand's death printed from a microfiche. Legrand Omsberg family dies. Argos Legrand, the Legrand family heir and owner of the business conglomerate LGA Inc., has died in mysterious circumstances along with his wife and his eldest daughter, who were 8 years old. The events take place late last night in the family's holiday home where they were spending some time in spring after the well-known Maginot had been on a trip. Although the authorities have said very little in their public statement and the lines of investigation are open, the strongest theory so far is the family had been the victim of a violent robbery, with the only survivor being the younger daughter, Adrienne, or Aridane, who is safe and sound under the care of police officers. Okay, so the family all died. With the horrific image of the scene with the guy apparently hung himself? Aridne? No, it's not going to happen, Ika. Ariadne. Ariadne. Okay. There you go. Ariadne. What a name. Oh my God. Ariadne. Alright. So we got what we needed. We can get out of here, right? Or not. Oh, now you use the bolt cutters I've been screaming about for the last probably like hour. Hey, we're back to our office. We did it. We made it back again. So it had to be done in a cutscene, I guess. Apparently, yeah.
There's something here. A note from a certain Sylvia that says, Professor Husher, remember to pick up your typewriter and the rest of your belongings from the library desk. This is the university library. If you need your own space, you can use your office. If Husher left documents in there, it may be worth taking a peek too.
Actually,
I think this is part of what Husher was investigating.
the subtitle was different than...
Let me see. Oh God, did you read that? Argos Legrand, heir to the Legrand family and owner
Why is he
of
so
the
quiet?
LGA Incorporated business conglomerate, has died under mysterious circumstances along with his wife and 8-year-old daughter. It occurred last night at the family's holiday home, where they were spending part of the spring after the famous magnate's most recent trip.
Yes, I just read this.
Remain open-minded in their official statements and maintain that all lines of inquiry remain open. Popular theories suggest that the family fell victim to a violent robbery, leaving the younger daughter, Ariadne, the sole survivor.
Ariadne.
She is currently safe in police custody. Oh my god, they're all dead. This is a dead end. Pasha left some documents at the library. Maybe there's something there. It's all that's left to check.
So he's not going to tell them about the crazy monsters just the next room over. Yeah, the crazy monsters in the rest of the college. No, the reservation was focused on Eris Grant, but only he knows something. Ah, we're in the third part. Omar Nasari is not giving up, and he's bringing with him the Tooth of Koltar.
Let me go. I know the place. You keep searching this area.
I'm doing very much a Scooby-Doo Shaggy thing with him. For even though he's scared, he's the one constantly sent into scary situations. Based on the August Grant, he only knows what he was hoping to find in the Great Library. Okay, if we're in some great library, there's no way we're the only people here. There should be at least a couple of security guards. The Great Library. Librarium.
All right. Everything looks calm.
Great Library of Sorrows, where you get your coffee poisoned and have a death match. I think the book is related to what I'm looking for. It's about medieval history. What are we looking for, by the way? Can you, like, slightly point me in a direction of what we're looking for, please? A copy of the Northern Advisor from the 27th of August. It's covered in coffee stains. Oh, that's still around. Oh, okay, weird. I had assumed it had gone out of business or something, but no, I guess it's still around. Yeah, let's check the computer. If only I could use these computers and access the library records. Why can't you? Do you not know how? Copy of the Northern is covered in coffee stains. Books on the occult and Esotericism. It must have been Sebastian that took them out. Maybe Husher left this here, although I don't see anything useful in these notes. It's quite the statue. His arms don't work, remember? Oh, that's right. I was amazed by the replica sculpture of Laocoon and his sons. It lends an air of prestige to the department. Laocoon and his sons. Laocoon and his sons. Okay. Seems like they're going to do something with that later. I don't understand how they think anyone could work anything out from this messy bunch of scribbles. Okay, so nothing of use over here. 2 ancient copies of the Quran. When I see these, I feel bad that I'm not really practicing, especially now. Wait, what? Wait. Wait, aren't you constantly referring to God? Doesn't the Quran... Well, I guess the Quran has a God, right? I can't use this ladder or whatever. I guess Quran is probably a lone God.
What's going on here?
What? Those ghosts just tried to absolutely ghost snap me in the middle of a room with the lights on. What?
Oh my god. What was that?
I don't know. That's a great question. Select. What? A Sony? Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. It's not a Sony, it's a Sony monitor. I guess I'm going to have to memorize the directions I need to go to get through this maze without running into a pile of flailing bodies. What? Okay. That camera has apparently shorted out. And I gotta go fix it. I can pan it left and right, but not up and down. Oh, is this Husher's desk where he left his notes? Is that the final objective then? What? So I'm supposed to memorize the path to getting to Husher's stuff? Okay, so it looks like I need to come in here and then go immediately left. I think that's the same hallway from the other angle. So I need to go down the middle. So I need to make a immediate left and then an immediate right. Okay, there's Husher's stuff. How am I supposed to get over there? There's monsters on all sides. Can't you just use a flashlight? Also, is there a map that shows where the cameras are placed? No. That's what I mean. I'm trying to figure this out off of, like, reading the logic of it. Like, there's... Okay. I guess we can go back up here. Or go up here, back by the ladder. And try to... Okay. I guess... something? It seems unusual that I spent so much time in here reading, and now this place has turned into a nightmare. Yeah. I agree. It's real weird. Portrait of Ivan the Terrible. When he was young, it's not very well known. When he was young. It's not very well known. Grace didn't believe it was really him. Okay. Oh, so there's a back entrance into this area. No. I guess go to the top and then turn left. I guess this is covered by random garbage. Okay, so this is all haunted. We can't come in from this angle. Turn around, go back up. So yeah, the main library of this college is apparently infested with ghosts so thick they can kill a man on the spot. Oh wait, there's a note here. It says... photocopy. A poor quality photocopy from a book about Egyptian pharaoh Akhenaten. Just call the police and tell them the library is infested with ravers. Yeah. Let's see. In which Aten was typically depicted as a sun disk emanating a radial series of arms ending in hands. Each hand held an ankh, a symbol of life, and collected offerings. Although no anthropomorphic images otherwise common in Egyptian mythology have been preserved, some of these sun disk depictions have been. As part of his religious revolution, not only did Akhenaten get rid of all of such humanoid depictions, he also created, according to the many Egyptologists, the first monotheistic religion. He named the pharaoh as the god's soul represented on earth, thus disabling and discrediting the priesthood. Although all these changes could be explained as a consequence of the turbulent political situation of the time, truth is that there are gaps in this understanding which scholars have not overlooked. For instance, no one knows why Akhenaten suddenly decided to transform the way temples had been until then. Closed, dark, where the concealment of the divine was prominent, into expansive open-air temples where good lighting was the most important thing. There are also strange depictions where Aten is replaced, or perhaps opposed, by a dark, anthropomorphic figure also emulating a radical series of arms, but in whose hands the Ankh does not appear. Sometimes these radial elements, or arms, do not have hands and have an ending. Words. Yeah, it's a lot. Is this supposed to be a like, are you trying to build the historical lore that this creature came from ancient Egypt? Interesting. What does that got to do with a music box, though? They did take like a cursed stone and mix it in with like the I don't know, the little rolling barrel inside there that makes the music? The bus and the university founder. I like working in a place that's been here for hundreds of years. Until the ghosts start showing up. Music box is a little too far future from ancient Egypt unless it's something that adapts to different times. Yeah. It has to adapt, or some kind of cursed object from ancient Egypt was used in the construction of the music box or something. Unless maybe the tune is from ancient Egypt and I don't know. The trapdoor for the step ladders, it's latched from the other side. There's a prompt here, but it's not letting me actively activate the prompt. Can I just push it? Oh, I don't have any of my stuff. I don't have the bolt cutters anymore. Or Maxwell's ring. We never use Maxwell's ring for anything, I guess. Okay, so I guess... I mean, I can get to a certain depth inside of this library, but... But without any kind of map to indicate which parts of the library this thing is looking at, I really kind of guessing. Okay, so this looks like it's... Okay, so that's the middle path. So I want to make a left and then a right. And then another left, I think. Yeah, this doesn't seem all that fair. No, not at all. Okay, so this side's a dead end. Had a map with camera placement on it at least, too? Yeah, something. Okay, so... I think this is the entrance here. So we go down and stick to our left, go around the corner here, and then make our first right. Because if we go all the way down here, this is a dead end that just ends in ghosts. There's nothing on this side of it. And I think this camera is opposite of camera 6, based on where that scroll is down in the bottom right-hand corner and the shape of this hallway. That's the actual place we need to get to, which, again, I don't know how we're supposed to get there, considering there's ghosts on both sides of this hallway, but maybe this camera will explain it or something. Let me see, where is this? Then... No, I don't know where this is. Wait. this might be opposite of camera 6. Wonder how many parts there are in this module? Yeah, I don't know. No. This is so absurd without... Okay, so there's... two tables with no lights on. Okay, that's a table with a light on. Okay, this is just this dead-end room. There's 5 parts? Really? Oh my god, I thought this was the last one. Dang. Well, I guess I'm getting my $30 worth for this. What one is this? This is the 3rd one. This is chapter 3. It's been broken up into 3 separate parts, but I as far as I can tell, this is chapter 3. Okay, this has a light on. And the little push cart. Oh, those might be the stairs down. So this might be the far side of the library. So this is the far side of the library from where I'm at. So we make an immediate right. And we come back here behind the... on the right, and we head towards the globe. Yeah, because everything else... I do not want to have to start this chapter over. Oh my god. I don't see the globe anywhere to tell me what's next in that hallway. That's where we need his research paperwork. Okay, this is just a dead end. And I do not see that globe anywhere. So, I mean, I vaguely know where we need to be going, but... So, yeah, see, the lamps are on the other side, so we have to start from the other side of this. So we'd have to go down... If I want to get up there and fix that other camera... So if we start with number 1, and assuming that's the entrance from the stairs, which is what it looks like is in the foreground, we would want to make an immediate right and come back behind these bookshelves. Stay behind the bookshelves and then head towards the globe. But I don't see the globe anywhere else. Unless that's the same desk? Oh, that's the same desk. Okay, that's the same desk. Wait, is that the ladder we need? What? How am I supposed to get all the way over there? How am I supposed to get all the way over there? This is crawling with ghosts. Am I just supposed to not walk into the mist? So I need to come down the stairs and make a left. Walk right through the middle of this and then head towards the edge of this bookcase. And then go straight all the way to this wall and then head towards the ladder? Is that what it wants me to do? I don't... This seems like a bit much, especially since it's just permadeath. Yeah. This is completely absurd for something that's permadeath. I get at maximum 3 tries at this. And then if I don't succeed, I have to start the chapter over and redo that stuff we've already done. So I can't go this way. The ladder should be over there. So the camera number 1 should be to my right. So okay, there's stuff blocking this way. Above this desk is full of ghosts. Okay. Okay. Okay, so there is room to maneuver that does not necessarily require you to get hit by the ghosts that are on the walls. So it's like a maze full of traps. Okay. It's like the security camera is off. Well, fix it, dingus.
Okay. I should go back to the monitors.
Yeah. Little easier said than done. Oh! You lowered the thing. Oh, thank Christ. I don't have to try to do it again. Oh my god. Alright.
That's not going to be easy to move again.
Good. We don't need to go back down there. Don't worry about that. Oh, wait. Can we go move the junk out of this other side? No, we can't. There's nothing over here. Wow. That's absurd. Okay, so we have to come in from the far side. And if we stay away from the walls, we actually can move through that without being killed by the ghosts. That is a lot. Wait, these are spotlights that are plugged in. Why don't we turn these on and flash them over there? We know the ghosts don't like light. We used the same exact thing earlier to get rid of ghosts that were guarding a door. Okay. So we know vaguely where this is. So this was what led us to the ladder. And if we go right here at all, we're just ghosted. We're getting 100% ghosted. We can go right, and we'll be okay on that side. Okay, there's the globe. How am I supposed to come down this path? What? I guess I have to walk. Okay, so I cut through there and I don't get too close to the desk. Where is that desk, though? Okay, so I can't go that way. You know what? Okay, that's the globe, and that leads to a push cart next to a desk with the lamp on. We go past that. This would be so much easier if we just had one person on the phone at the monitors walking him through this all instead of this. Well, yeah, but this is the 90s. The cell phones weren't prominent then. This is like 93. Cell phones were barely a thing. Oh, this is the 90s? Yeah, this whole thing takes place in like 1993. It's only mentioned it a couple of times, but There's walkies too. Yeah, walkie-talkies would definitely be a thing that exists at this point. But yeah, that's why none of these people have cell phones or anything. It's all set in like 93 before cell phones were really a thing. This is all taking place in 1993 Spain at a series of locations. At a prominent house, a small connected to a series of apartment buildings, curio shop, and then now this university apparently. Okay, so we can go this way. So we walk, we go right, we walk to the globe. From the globe, we walk forward towards the cleaning cart, and then past the cleaning cart without touching without touching the desk. Now, where is that cleaning cart, or where are we going? See, this is the one where I'm confused about where this camera is, what this is showing us. This might not be relevant to where we're going. Camera 4 might not be important. Okay, that's a dead end. So we might be going to camera 6. Okay, I think that's the cleaning cart down there. So yeah, we walk past the cleaning cart. We stay on the left. Once we get past the desk, we make a right. Okay. Wait. Okay, it looks like a pile of books with a lamp above it. Okay, that might be there. And then when we come down here in that middle section, I don't know how to get through this part. There's ghosts on both sides. Like, we have to walk down here. Can you crawl? I don't think so. Not that I've ever been prompted to do. So I guess we have to just walk right down the middle of this hallway and not touch either of the walls all the way to the end. And then we make a left. How do we get to this, by the way? Those ghosts are right there. Maybe it'll start a cutscene and it'll be alright. And then that's where our objective is. So let's walk through this again. So at the beginning, we make a right. We go all the way down to the edge of the hallway. And then we go to the globe. From the globe, we stick to the right and we walk towards the cleaning cart. Once we get to the cleaning cart, we head opposite the desk. Like, we keep going down this passage in the same patch as the desk, but we don't touch the desk. I'd have to make a map of this for me to do it. Okay. Then from there, we keep walking all the way down. And we make a right. And then another right. To this hallway. And we just stay in the middle of this hallway all the way to the end. We go as far as we can. All the way down to the desk. Okay, so we globe to that. We go down, and then we go around the corner. Right? We go to the globe. Go right, and then we go around to the globe. From the globe, we then go to the cleaning cart. From the cleaning cart, we go forward through the desk. From the desk, we go down. We don't touch the walls. We go to the right. Then we go down this middle hallway without touching the desk. Go all the way to the end, and then make a left to get to where we're going. Okay. This is insane! Presumably the whole rest of this is just full of ghosts. Like, right there are literally 2 plugged-in spotlights we could use to flood this room with light. That would 100% help deal with some of these ghosts. Alright. So, turn the angle, please. Okay, so we go down here. Or what if you just waited for daytime? Well, there's that too. So, we can go around this way. Wait. Okay, should be good. And around this corner should be the globe. Yep. Then we go over here, stay to this side till we get to the cleaning cart. Oh my god, this camera angle. Are you shit? It almost got me. It almost got me. I was only 3/4 of the way through that word. What is this camera angle? This is terrible. I need to know what sides of the thing I'm on. Like a foot to my left is instant death and a foot to my right is instant death. Oh my god, this can't. Oh my god. 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 No.
It was stronger this time. I have to be more careful.
Okay. So I gotta go. That's the wrong desk. It's this desk. Yeah, like this. Okay, I went the wrong direction slightly. Okay, so we're good here. And then... Yeah, it isn't an insta-kill, but I can only mess up, I'm guessing, 3 times, and then I die. So I should be able to go down here. And then from here, I go this way. Camera. For the love of God. Okay. We go down this way. The camera is so bad. And then we basically avoid touching anything. Yeah, you can't see which way you're going even. We should stay over here till we get to the end of this. We turn left. And then there's... Okay, there's...
That has to be Sebastian's desk. I'm close.
Okay. We grab this. Natra Tenberosa, Edgar O'Deal, and William Lassage. Sinister Nature. An old volume that tells the story of the investigation carried out by Legrand and his companions. Okay.
Sinister Nature. Interesting. Damn it.
No, there's ghosts over there! Oh, he's dead. He is dead. He is dead.
There was another book about Argos Legrand in the library. A compilation of
What?
research trips written by 2 of his associates in the early 1900s. Sinister Nature was a kind of narration of Legrand's frustrated trips in search of paranormal phenomena, with one of the last pages marked by Husha, the cursed council at St. Cecilia's Abbey. St. Cecilia, the patron saint of music. I'm not sure what Husha wanted when he set out in Legrand's footsteps, or how long he planned on doing it. But it was a start. The best place to start looking, before it gets too late.
At least Resident Evil didn't... The day before... So before we left to go find the church, something is happening. At least Resident Evil didn't have invisible walls of arms trying to kill you. No. Everything there was very visually... something you could see. So the module is just instantly going to break its rules as soon as it gets into a cutscene? Yes. So we're playing as Husher, the person we've been chasing down since the beginning of this. Light Source Alighter, age 54. An eccentric character with traditional tastes, Husher is a prolific writer of historic fiction who combines literary creation with a professorship at the State University of Arts and Humanities. He is used to traveling all over the world, investigating little-known events that provide the inspiration for his future works. However, his most recent journey has turned out to be very different from the rest. Yeah, the weeb who loves Japan and Japanese culture. High stealth, but a little weak in speed, strength, and serenity. Oh, this is it. This is the only person we can play as. It's Sebastian P. Husher or no one. We only get him. So if we die, this is just it. Also, I'm assuming we're in chapter 4 now.
You don't know what you've done with that cursed music box.
There's his katanas.
Time you tried to warn me. We had all heard.
And this fedora too, yeah.
Now I find myself trapped in a tragic race against time.
But the ghost stole your wife and 2 kids.
I thought that perhaps by returning the box to you. Damn it, I've been such a fool. I lied, Isaac. I'm sorry. I just need you to hold on while I find a
Nope,
way to
he's
make
dead.
things right. I left
Tips
the
fedora,
house
my
without
lady.
telling Catherine. How could I possibly explain something like this? I thought she'd never believe me,
Make a tot on his side, yeah.
but now it's too late. I only hope you're all safe and that you will find a way to forgive me.
No, they're all dead, dude. You abandon your wife and children.
End to this once and for all, for my family, for you, and for my own sake. Argos Legrand. Everything revolves around that name. He was the person who had the box crafted and picked out the melody. I know he died in 1913. Newspapers of the day reported a violent burglary in his home. Everyone died, save for Ariadne, who was just a baby at the time. The case was closed, but something just doesn't add up.
You mean that the one guy hung himself?
Investigation was far too short-lived, and the bodies were not buried, but incinerated.
That is kind of odd.
I believe they were trying to hide the truth. I discovered that the book Natura Tenebrosa was written by 2 of Legrand's collaborators, the same 2 who followed him across Europe, researching all matter of ridiculous legends, all equally far-fetched. The last case in the book speaks of Legrand's last journey, on which he embarked just before making the music box. I've followed in his footsteps for weeks now, visiting every place, following every lead about that melody. Alas, I have reached the last leg of this journey, in the north. I find myself among the deserted ruins of St. Cecilia's Abbey, now covered in snow. Here, in 1912, the annual concert in honor of the patron saint of music was held. Legrand was not there at the time, but he came to investigate soon after. Every single person who attended that concert died or disappeared in mysterious circumstances, and the Abbey has been abandoned ever since. The connection is clear. I know there must be something here, a clue I can pursue. If not, I don't dare think about the future. I can barely distinguish what's real from what's not. Something is watching me, following me, drawing closer and closer by the day. The melody still haunts me. Its notes echo constantly in my head. With each passing minute, they sound more ghastly and foreign. I see darkness all around me, and shadows lurking in the corners. I see my world merging with something else. I see another place. The black figure. I feel it's here with me.
Is this the end? Let's see. Deaded? Yeah, his whole family basically. He wiped out his family, his housekeeper and her husband, and his best friend slash like business partner guy. St. Cecilia's Abbey.
Time to move.
Were you just sitting in the dark? Okay. The Illuminati for the cover-up? I mean, maybe. We don't know. Even. Who knows at this point? Mass character building? Yeah, they took out a whole church celebrating the power of music. I'm kind of okay with this. Also not sure if it's a good idea to go to a place that's been haunted for 80 years without telling anybody he's going there. Yeah, it's a terrible idea. The fact he's also been at this for like a while, long enough to drive across Europe, stopping at different places to figure out if they're important or not, implies he's been gone a while. Like, I don't think they quite have a grasp of their timeline down about when events were occurring. It's more of, this is just stuff that's happening. Don't worry about the fact that it would have taken like a month for this to all to occur. But yeah, he was just sitting here in the dark in a haunted like church that he knows is he knows he's being haunted by something that loves the darkness. And what is he doing? He's sitting in the dark alone. Door's jammed shut. It's impossible to open. No wonder this guy is being haunted and lost his family and everything. He's an idiot. And why would you come to a place? I think he's already gone insane. Well, yeah, he had to have. Why would you come to a place you know is haunted by a spirit that loves shadows and bring nothing but a lighter for a light source? The river is filled to the basin. There's all kinds of filth washed down from the roof. Wouldn't you go pick up the biggest, most powerful light you could find? Right? Like, this is very much the Alan Wake problem. Alan Wake is fighting stuff he knows. The stairs must have collapsed ages ago. I need to find another way to get up to that balcony. But Alan Wake and this guy are fighting stuff he knows are scared of the light. And what are they doing? They're running around with the weakest light sources they can find at all times. In Alan Wake, his business partner figures out he should just wrap himself in Christmas lights and does it and survives. Alan is running around with a stupid flashlight. I think he's like to go to a specialty flashlight shop and buy like 10 of their best ones and then grab some oil lanterns for backup. Yeah, like just go ham, dude. You're literally fighting for your life here. And we know you're a professor and a well-accomplished writer. You have to have at least, like, I don't know, $200 you can throw at solving this problem. Business partner is a genius? Yeah. He's the real deal. Oh, yeah, yeah. Have you ever seen anybody play Alan Wake, Ika? The real survivor horror man? Yeah. Oh, his business partner's... The business partner's trying to survive. Everyone else is just trying to be a character in a story. I think I've seen a few clips. Oh, we gotta play Alan Wake. We have to. There is so much hysterical nonsense in Alan Wake. It's almost a breakdown of how silly horror modules are if it wasn't taking itself so seriously. It's taking itself super serial, and it's undercut by how like wacky the nonsense is of that universe. I don't even know how to describe it. Okay, looks like we need a key for this door. Locked. It's a bit shabby, but even I can't open it without the key. What's this? It has taken me 2 hours to remove one of these floorboards. There's no way I'm going to be able to get it through there. Did you not bring tools? He has a fountain pen? Fountain pen, personal item, passive. I still have many books to write. While I have my fountain pen, I know I will live to tell the tale. This idiot didn't even bring tools with him. He didn't bring rope. He didn't bring a hook. He didn't bring a crowbar. He didn't bring a screwdriver or a knife. This man just drove around Europe over the course of a couple of weeks, presumably, visiting locations without a thought in his head. Oh, a tool for tilling the fields. It's a bit rusty, but still strong. I can dismantle a pallet with my bare hands, and he can't dismantle 80-plus-year-old boards. He's in his late 50s, Ika. He has problems. He's in his late 50s. You're a young man in your, what, mid to late 20s? Like, come on. He's an old man, Ika. Grandpa Husher here. And he's an old man in the 90s, okay? So he lived through, like the 50s and the 60s. This man's done too much drugs back in the day. He has no idea what's going on. His arms barely work, which we've determined is a big problem in this universe. This universe is plagued with people whose arms don't work very well. So he has a really hard time prying wood off of doors, even if they're 80-year-old abandoned wood that's been nailed up there for God knows how long. But still, they're set at a minimum 80 years old. Look, this was extra powerful wood. It's cursed with the power of bad spirits. It's possible to open out the key. Given the location, size of the door, I would say it leads to the refractory. Okay, the refractory? Refractory? Freck hard. Oh, what's this? Is that a lamp with, like, a mirror? That seems incredibly relevant. There's nothing about that? Alright. Another mirror. Okay. What? That wood is older than him? That mirror seems sus? Yeah, both of these mirrors seem incredibly important. Way too clean? Yeah. Everything about these mirrors seem completely off. And he's not mentioning them or looking at them at all. Yeah, there's nothing out here then. Okay. There's no map available for the area. Well, that sucks. Alright, well let's... Oh wait, what's this one? This one's just open. Oh, this goes upstairs. This place must be extremely inhospitable in winter. Well, considering you're here in what appears to be winter, you tell me. Seems fine. It's locked. The lock looks like it's in good... Looks like it's in good condition, but without the key. How is it in good condition? It's 80 years old. This place has been abandoned for 80 years. Since the night of a horrific event where everyone died. Okay, maybe what it is we misunderstood what was going on. Maybe the event happened 80 years ago, or the event happened 80 years ago, but maybe people continued to stay here until like the 60s. So it's only been abandoned for like 30 years or something. Most of these natural remedies expired before I was even born. Oh, never mind. Nope. This guy's 59 years old or whatever, and these things are older than him, he says. That means, yeah, this was abandoned in 1909 or whatever, which means this place is literally 80 years old. Never mind. I just got undercut. He just absolutely took my argument away from me. Some of these pharmaceutical books must be real gems, but they're no help to me right now. Wait, pharmaceuticals? Pharmaceuticals? I don't know what that word is. I assumed it was pharmaceutical, but then looking at it again, I don't think it is. Pharma, yes? Okay, pharmaceuticals. What I can make out through the folds of these sheets, these remains have been here for decades. Wait, these are bodies? It is? Words? Okay. Wait. That's an actual human body? That was just left in this... What? I mean, I know this place is abandoned, but usually people care when bodies are left places. This was the site of a massacre 80 years ago. I feel like someone's going to care that there's bodies here. What's this? It looks like a spring from some sort of hydraulic system. Wait, I'm not going to push that yet. There are a few utensils on the table. The looks are beginning to fall apart, and the jars of chemicals look like they've been festering for years. Dirty dishes just left there. I wonder how long they've been there. Well, probably about 80 years. Wait. Why is this burning? Okay, so someone's been here then. Someone must have been here recently. This is actively burning right now. This bookcase doesn't seem to be fixed like the others, and the corners are worn down. Okay, that implies to me that it can be pulled out. This must be a secret entrance to something? Yeah, this module requires too much suspension of disbelief. Yeah. The plants still grow on these cans. Okay, someone is living here. That's what's going on. Clearly. There's a few utensils on the table. Okay, so someone is actively living here. He doesn't also comment on the burning stuff? No. Doesn't worry about that. Alright, let's try this lever. Oh. Oh, wait, what did it say? If I want the mechanism to move the bookshelf, enough water has to get to it. Enough water has to get to it. Okay. So yeah, someone is living here is what's going on. Like they're just squatting in this old abandoned building and they're just ignoring the bodies. Heck, it might have been them who put the sheets on the bodies. That way they didn't have to see that every time they came into this room. The outer panes of glass is broken and the cold air is coming between the boards. Okay. There's a corridor behind the wall and it seems that someone has tried to get in or out of there. Yeah, so that's what this is. There's someone still here doing stuff. If this wasn't a horror module where the villain wasn't monster/supernatural being, this is the point where your protag gets hit from behind and knocked out. Oh, yeah. One of your protags, one of your main characters gets hit at this point and gets knocked out. And, then the other ones show up and have to rescue them. I completely agree with that, Ika. It must be closed before when I left the room. There's a small crack. I've only had some tool to stick in there. But you have a pen. Oh, we're using... You lit this. Wait, what? Wait, what? So he... Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so upset I was like... My stomach acid jumped into my mouth. Oh my god. Alright, so this idiot got here. Then why was he chilling in the darkness? It doesn't make any sense. The piping system is very complex. What a relief it is to light the brazier. Did you also cook the stew? What is going on? If he had a warm and bright room. Yeah, he's sitting in the freezing cold darkness instead of in the brightly lit warm room. Now the water's running through this pipe. I have to make sure I open all the water valves. I'm mocking all the characters in this module except for the monsters because I enjoy the ravers. The piping has been dripping for days, months, years. An old set of bellows. I don't think I can use it for anything right now. The wooden table is rotten from the damp in this room. It looks like it's about to fall to pieces. Some old and wretched clay vessels. Okay. The only one I'm going to give a pass to, is the, also, who's putting the water in the pipes? It's pumping out of an old cistern somewhere. I couldn't tell you, Ika. The only one I'm going to give a pass to is the repair lady from chapter 1. Because she basically showed up and did like one thing and then found out everyone was missing. And then that was the end of chapter 1. Because the Russian guy or whatever, the Eastern European guy had done like 99% of the work before she got there. And that's only through dumb luck of me, the way I played it, more so than anything. God, those pipes look like they're about to explode. It opened up for the water to go through. Even so, I would say there's something is still blocking it near here. Water in these buckets stinks like a sewer. Can't imagine it's healthy to even breathe the smell. Pipes are leaking everywhere and almost eaten through with rust. Foul-smelling dark liquid is running over the surface of the table. Gross. Why? It's still snowing. I hope it stops soon, or getting out of here will be even more difficult than it was to get in. Okay. So something around here is still blocking the water. I think we're okay. Ancient amethyst, like the ones Catherine put in the garden. I wonder if she and the kids miss me. Nope, they're dead. They're dead. The air's buzzing with flies and sickly stench. There is nothing in this place that you did not bring with you that after 80 years would not be completely toast. It smells worse than it looks, if that's possible. Hey, look, it's the outhouses. Looks like there's something down there blocking the main drain. Should I try to grab whatever is blocking the toilet? No, you gross freak! What's wrong with you? There's a layer of damp and decay on every single surface in this room. The plumbing system is extremely complicated for just a few toilets. Should I just put my arm in this 80-year-old toilet? No, you idiot. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with him? It's got to be the ghost, right? It's got to be the ghost. The ghost is what's wrong with him? Gonna give himself super disease? Yeah. I've never heard of mega tetanus, but if someone's gonna get mega tetanus, it's this guy from putting his arm into an ancient Roman toilet, apparently, for some reason. All of these are locked, huh? It's blocked. Can't open it from this side. And location says where I would say leads to the refectory. Okay. Door's jammed shut. It's impossible to open. So if he has any cuts he doesn't realize are there. Yeah. He's gonna end up with a mega tetanus hepatitis like A through Z. I don't. Okay, so if we go back up here, I have literally nothing on me. So, I guess because the water is blocked? Little chef, enough water has to get to it. Okay, I mean, I guess it seems like shouldn't waste time looking at plans. Maybe I have to stick my hand in the... I can't go anywhere else, and I have no tools or anything. Oh wait, what happened? Waste time looking at Zane Plant? Yeah. Watching them on Twitch anyway. Right. That's not wasting time. You're just, you know, you're doing something else while enjoying some Zane Plant. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I do the same thing. I watched Mystery Science Theater 3000 or Rift Tracks on Twitch all the time while I'm doing other things. Okay, so it seems like I'm going to have to stick my arm into a 3,000 or an 80-year-old toilet. Which seems like a terrible thing to do, but I don't have anything else to do. I have no items on me. All the other doors are locked. I can't comment on mirrors and such. Can you break the wooden board back at the start with the hoe? I don't have it anymore. It's gone. He didn't bring it with me. We left it back at that door we jimmied open. The door we jimmied open is it. He didn't feel the need to bring that hoe with him any further than this door.
I hope that was just the wind.
You hope what was just the wind? Fellows. Oh, I guess that. Okay, so the ghost is here, but just barely? The water's free to flow. I don't need to touch the handle. Okay, I guess we gotta go... We gotta go stick our hand... Must have been the wind. Yeah, we gotta go stick our hand in apparently an 80-year-old Roman-style toilet. For some reason. Seems safe. All right. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Is that a plastic bag? I don't think I need anything so disgusting. Okay. It was like a leather bag or something. I don't... Water's flowing through the pipes. I shouldn't touch the handle. Okay. I guess that was it. We had to pull out a leather bag out of the bottom of that water pipe. And I say leather because plastic didn't... I don't think plastic bags existed in 1903 or whatever it was. No, we gotta go upstairs. And then that bookshelf should have moved. Okay. It's not prompting me to listen, so it's safe to go inside. Good. Okay, now can I hit the lever? Let's try it again. Hey, it actually worked this time. A note. Remarks made by the prior. Notes written by Father Malachias prior of the St. Silica's Abbey, about the monk's behavior. Nothing on the back. Some days ago, I observed the brothers performing a strange ritual. They took turns to sit in front of a mirror and, facing it, lit the lamp and then put it out. This shall remain as written testimony of anything that has been discovered and that has been passed on to me, as it may prove valuable to whoever finds it. Sitting in front of the mirror, they observe their own reflection and everything behind them. Then they proceed to put the lamp out or dim its flame to the point that the eyes, blinded by the previous glow, no longer see. Thereupon, they light it once more and again observe their reflections and everything behind them, repeating the process several times. Slash, and sometimes, God help us, the reflection shown in the mirror isn't what it should be. I can't begin to describe the horrors that appear. The mere act of committing them to paper is an insult to our Lord. What I can say is that the more frequent these horrors appear, the closer they are, the less time we have until they're no longer only in reflection. It says I can scroll up and down, but it's not actually letting me do that. Oh, what is that? It's like one of the mummies, but dressed like a monk? It's one of the mummies, but dressed like a monk. Oh, there's just some bodies over here. I can't go that way. Friendly monk coming to greet you? I mean, that's a thought process you can have, Ika. I can't tell if you're... I would say you might be wrong on that one, but you could be right. I don't know. The mirror is broken, but you can still see parts of the room reflected in the shards, like a bizarre mosaic. Okay, apparently that's the only thing in this room. Might want to light some of these candles just to bring some extra ambient light in here, but alright. Just leave the one little one flickering, I guess. Oh, this is the hallway. Hold on. This is the hallway that we found David in chapter 1. This is that Abbey in that room. Remember, he went into the door and he ended up in a weird hallway, and then we went into the hallway and found him like dehydrated from like 3 days later. This is that same hallway. That last room might have been the room we literally found David in. It's been 80 years. He's just very excited to greet any guests. Yeah. Oh, wait, there's a book here. What's the book say? The scribblings of desperate monks, desperate like me. Alright. Let's open her up. Door's jammed, blocked from the other side. Oh my. My god, how awful. Why are there so many bodies piled up here? That's a great question. You should probably, like, let the local authorities know that there's all these dead bodies here. You work at a university. Would anybody at the university care that there's a bunch of dead bodies here? The wall has been furiously covered in crosses. I understand the desperation that leads to that better than I like. Okay. Somebody's made sure no one can get into the cell or out of it.
If this works, let's see how much I have left.
No, what are you doing? I mean, jump scare, but... Oh, to be continued. Oh my god, that was all part of part 3? And he died. The end. Yeah, but we're not playing for him. We're playing for David, or whatever his name is.
I left him here 4 days ago. I thought, well,
up in his usual musings.
What?
Happened before, you know?
Did he stay here alone? Do you know if he went in?
Yes. Well, I don't know if he went in, but he certainly did ask me to leave. He seemed a bit more erratic than usual. As I said before, it wouldn't be the first time I've traveled with Sebastian only to find myself on a forced holiday until he remembers I'm there. Honestly, I thought he'd forgotten completely this time and had just headed back home.
Are you an idiot?
Booked until Monday, so...
Well, he's not home. That much I can tell you. Is there any way to get in there?
Well, as far as I know, the door isn't locked. Although it might be a bit swollen from the humidity.
What?
Maybe if we gave it a little push.
What humidity? It's freezing cold.
But someone should look for another way in, just in case.
So let me get this straight. You drove a 59-year-old man out into the middle of the wild countryside in the middle of winter and it actively snowing. You dropped him off and he told you to leave. After 4 days, you hadn't heard from him, and you had assumed after he had been acting erratically that he had just left to go home. What? That's insane. That's completely insane to me. More bonks for all the characters, yeah. So we have, Daniel, not David. It's Daniel Neuer. So Daniel's still haunted by the ghost, so that's why he's chasing Husher down, because they're both haunted by the same ghost. This is Daniel. This is Daniel's ex-wife. I don't know why she's here. I have no idea why Sophie Van Dened has followed Daniel to this. She's not haunted. She's had nothing to do with any of this. She's literally following her ex-husband out into the middle of this for no apparent reason. Oh my God! They brought this is Husher. This is Husher's publicist. This is the man who publishes Husher's books. Why did he come out here? What are you doing? What are you doing out here? Don't be out here, you idiot. And then this guy who I'm gonna feed to the ghost because he's a moron. He's 63? How is this guy older than Husher? What? Light source is a candle. He's got a lantern in his hand. A friend, Sebastian P. Husher. Ernest is a renowned ex-archaeologist forced to retire due to constant health problems. The writer is one of the few people that still manage to entice him into breaking his routine. Ernest often travels together with him during his research trips. When the writer needed help to gain access to the Abbey of St. Cecilia, he thought immediately about Ernest. Hearing aid is his personal item. He's also deaf. He's also partially deaf. What? He has a low speed, but he has high stealth and high strength and a medium serenity. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, he is easily the worst of these four characters, stat-wise, I think. Why is his stealth so high, though? He's a hobbling 63-year-old deaf man. What? I don't understand why his stealth would be so high. Well, okay, but whatever. Ernest Finnegan. Ernest Finnegan, you're our boy. Also, we didn't get a collectible from chapter 3. It must have had something to do with Maxwell's ring. It was the only item we didn't use or have a purpose to use, like, do anything with. So it must have been his ring we were supposed to do something. Maybe we were supposed to give it to him under the stall before we gave him the batteries or something. Also, maybe it's just the engine, but he looks way younger than 63. Yeah, he looks like a heavy set guy in like his early 40s or something. I don't know. It's really strange.
I can go have a look. After all, I know the area, more or less.
It's that European living though. It's that European living that just keeps you looking young, I guess. Sebastian P. Husher arrived at the Abbey of St. Philip following Argus Legrand, the man who made the music box that Isaac Ferber would later come to purchase. Wait. Oh, purchase at the auction, right. The wording on that confused me for a second, but... Light is your best friend, noise is your worst enemy. Okay. 6th of October, 1998. Okay, 1998, not 1993. My apologies. Chapter 4, The Last Concert.
Oh, my knees are giving up on me. Oh, Sebastian, my old pal, where are you?
Why? This wall didn't withstand the bombing. The bombing? Okay, so apparently this place was bombed during World War I or II. Whatever was in these crates must have frozen right along with them. Hey, you're not wearing much of a jacket, bud. Okay. Debris from this collapsed ceiling. Nothing is left of the upper floor. The entrance to a tunnel that runs behind the wall, but it's blocked by a hatch. Okay. We have to get that hatch open, I guess? That sack is practically frozen. Yeah, I can't imagine why. Okay. Should be locked, right? No? Oh, this is not the same door I was thinking it was. I guess it's more convenient to have these sacks and barrels than to carry them to and fro. I mean, why doesn't this guy have the lantern? Just give him the lantern. The cupboard is empty and quite large, but the door is jammed. I can't open it. Okay, that's fine. Huh. There's nothing inside the pot except dust and black filth. Is that whiskey? Bottle of liquor, high proof distilled spirits. It's a bottle of whiskey. I would take a good swig if I knew this wouldn't poison me. What? Okay. Guys, open that cupboard. The door is swollen and jammed. With all the humidity in the frozen air. What's this? Old kitchen utensils, older even than the ones my mom used in her what? In her day. Oh. Oh yeah, do we have anything on us? Just the booze. Okay. And no documents. Booze and no documents. Sounds like my kind of day. Sand crank must be what turns the gears on the wall. There's a passage. Tunnel on the other side of the tunnel. Wait, a tunnel on the other side of this wall must have been used by the monks, but now it's blocked with a heavy hatch. Alright. That makes some amount of sense, I guess. It won't turn. If I take the gear, maybe I can do something about it. rotating shaft designed to work with a crank. Okay. It's heavier than a bloody lorry. It's even hard to carry around. I guess I gotta get the rust off of it? Or something? Doesn't make sense. It says here the access to the monk's sleeping quarters was forbidden. But isn't that where they slept? Okay, I don't hear anything. Oh. Can't through here. It's locked. Oh. Also, these doors should probably be super loud all the time. Secured with a sturdy iron lock. Given, you know, the whole fact that this place is full of wind all the time. Old herbs, old recipe books, old utensils. Do we need, like, one of these knives or something? All that the monk should leave a table like that. What? What does that mean? Leave a table like what? The labels are in Latin. They identify sorted herbs and ingredients as well as cutlery. What's this one? This cupboard is empty. If I took my stomach in, I think I'd fit. Okay. Oh, it's just a little storeroom. Spices and craft beer recipes. I wonder what their beer tasted like. Wooden bucket full of grease. These products usually have a surprisingly long shelf life. Oh. It won't exactly get rid of the rust, but it will oil everything. The rotating gear designed to work with a crank recently lubricated. It's covered in grease. I should be able to use it now. Okay. Cool. Works out for us. Okay, what about this other door? Oh no, that one's super haunted. That door's super mega haunted, alright. Are these stairs? It looks like stairs, but I can't go up it. Okay, I think it was back over here, right? I like that apparently also it's...
Oh, dear Lord. I'm going to destroy my knees crawling in there.
That just, but now I can cross the tunnel. Our action hero, folks. Our big hero trying to save his buddy. Oh, my knees. I'm gonna destroy my knees going in there. Alright. So there's another door across that I didn't apparently go into. Hey now, I saw a 60-year-old man working 12 plus hour shifts going on his hands and knees multiple times. He seemed fine. Yeah, but is he this guy? Look at this guy. Is he a guy who looks like he's in his late 40s, but is actually 63? Oh, this is the haunted door. Oh, yeah, that's the super haunted door. Okay. No, he seemed more fit than this guy. Yeah, yeah. This guy's let himself go. This guy's trying to retire on his archaeology money, right? Like, clearly. Okay, now the camera... It said that there was doors down here that I didn't go into. Oh, right, because that was, I think, the first door I got to. What's this? That just looks far too heavy for me to lift with my bare hands. Oh. No, that won't do. As I learned back in my archaeology days, sometimes what you need is the most unlikely object. No. Okay. What were you... You were doing archaeology wrong, weren't you? You were doing archaeology wrong, weren't you? I can feel that now in my bones. He was doing archaeology all wrong. This is bombed during World War II. By then it was already abandoned. The damage is still quite visible. Yeah, so at a minimum, this place is 50 years old. Yeah, at a minimum, this place is 50 years old. There's an iron lock on the door. Okay. You know, it's got to exist, right? But, like, someone trying to make a movie where they replicate these kind of things. So, like, someone's investigating an old house where they think something's going on, and they're looking around, and they bypass the hammer, and then they bypass, like, a crowbar. That rat actively hit our leg and caused it to wobble. It has a hitbox. My knees are not up to the task, but I guess I could crawl through here. Well, go on in. We need a silver key and we need an iron key. I gotta appreciate the camera following us through the wall.
Good thing my knees gave me a break this time.
Somebody turn on this oven. Sebastian, was that you? Where have you gone? See, there's someone questioning why the stuff is running when it shouldn't be. The ink is faded. I can't read anything it says in this book. Wait, what? They want me to bake something? I think that won't help me find Sebastian. Okay. Hiding in the middle of a room doesn't seem like the best idea if I had no other... But if I had no other choice... Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Okay, it's just the hiding in the middle of the room area. Okay. Rotting books and stained bottles. Okay. Okay, nothing. I mean, is the 5th chapter going back in time to ancient Egypt? Dear God, a key among human bones. All right, well, pick her up. Pewter key, a dark-toned key with a elaborate bow. All right. It's in good shape and cold to the touch. It's not surprising considering it's winter outside, so the room is going to be super cold. Chopped wood, damp and old. Too old for it to have been Sebastian. Page 2 from the Abbot's Diary. Handwritten page from the diary of Father Aguano. Aguana? Yeah, Aguano. Abbot of St. Cilia. Nothing on the back. 12th of December, 1912. He has been purified. I have nothing to fear. His bones will turn to dust in that oven, for I will not allow for him to be taken elsewhere. This should suffice to silence the voices. As is well, I have nothing to fear. All I must do is finish his altar and keep calm. I must not be afraid. My faith must not falter. Interesting. They push aside those chairs almost in one go. What? How would you know that? Books and mortars. The shelves look like they fell fall if I sneeze on it a bit too close. Hey, I'm sneezing, like, right now. Okay, that seems all right.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that opened it. Wait. Ah. Where was... Oh, it's in the next room. Oh. Run, Ernest, run!
Quick, I need to hide.
Okay. Time to rave. Rave to the grave. Okay. Yeah, it was just a little rave to the grave. Nothing too worried about.
Oh, Jesus. What was all that?
You're an archaeologist. You should know what's going on. Okay, we unlock this door. Wait. There's a... Oh, yeah, we need to cook something. I forgot. Alright. Anyway. Let's try this again. Okay, seems fine now. Okay, where are we? Oh, we're in the new cloister instead of the old cloister. Also, apparently, back in the old cloister, there was a puzzle we didn't finish.
No.
Oh, this. Okay.
Oh.
Nope, that's the wrong key. Ah, okay, this is the one that Sebastian Husher was in.
Nope.
But I can't get through here. So is that locked or... It does say it's locked. Nope. Something's up with it, it's just... I don't know. Listen to the door, please. It's weird. Sometimes they'll listen to the door by just hitting the button. Other times you have to hold it.
Thank God for that brazier. I couldn't feel my ears.
Jesus, what a relief. I feel the cold in my bones. That's one shoddy plumbing system, if you ask me. I love Husher was saying how complicated it was, and this guy's like, that's stupid and bad. Clay water vessels. Oh, I'd love to take a nice warm shower right now. Or shower now. Jesus. Hiding here would certainly not be kind on my knees. Oh, bellows. A large pair of bellows. Pair of bellows with a foot pump. It doesn't seem too worn out. I don't know why I need it, but alright. The bucket is full of water from the condensation of these pipes. Oh, probably when we cook whatever we're cooking, we're going to have to use the bellows to, what do you call that? Flame the fire. Not a trace of Sebastian anywhere. I need to keep looking. You mean other than the things that you've seen that were clearly made by somebody that wasn't you, right? The very collapse and what's still standing looks very unstable. It would be crazy to go in there. Seem fine.
No.
Locked from the other side. There's also a body in that staircase too, hanging above it. Oh, is there? Let me see. Hold on. I didn't notice that. But... Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, yes. Yes. So that must be... Those are the same bodies we saw in that other staircase then. That is that same staircase. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, there were... Where were they taking these books? Were they of any value? Can I sell them to people? How many can I fit inside my jacket? Okay, that seems fine. Locks. The lock plate seems made of pewter. Hey, we've got a key for that. Imagine open it. You can leave the key. We're still, the boards are still sturdy. I'll have to find another way in. Okay. The tapestry is dirty and frayed beyond any possible restoration. Can we look at the books, please? There we go. Stacked books, exactly the same as when they were left there. Surprisingly. What? Ah. Pruning shears. A large pair of gardening shears. I need to be careful with these. These are incredibly rusty. I better not cut myself. Immediately proceeds to cut himself. Die of mega tetanus like we were talking about before. Those are shears. Yes, these are actually shears. These are not bolt cutters. These are actually shears. Probably an old clothes wringer. My grandmother had one similar to this when I was little. My grandmother has one similar to that now. Lost notebook. The terrified account of a local. They weren't stupid superstitions. This place is just like they said. I can't remember where I sneaked in through the walls, and now I keep pacing down the same empty corridors time and again. I should have listened to the villagers and stayed away from this place. I feel like my mind is slipping into the abyss. I hear something break the silence of these halls, something like the swishing of robes around me. It seems to come from all places at once, but when I raise my lantern, I see nothing. And yet, when I put it back, the sound returns, closer than before. Darnation! Tarnation! Have I gone mad? Odd. Covered and abandoned here, as if it were simply taking a nap. Again! Apparently, I guess what they're saying is that the local village knows about all the dead bodies and doesn't care. Yes, I could quite possibly hide in here. No. I want to look at the mirror. The mirror is broken. Mr. Neuer said something about that. Mr. Neuer? I guess Daniel Neuer? Stack of journals and other books. Illegible, I'm afraid. That's odd that they're ineligible, or, nope. Ineligible. No. Wait. Is that the right term? Illegible, not intelligible. Okay. No. My brain is... Sorry. Now I can get through. Into where? Oh, we're just back out here into the dormitory. Okay. Words? Yeah. Okay. Oh, is there a... Wait, is that opening actually meant to be something I can go through? Oh, it is. Okay, if you're swinging a candle around like that, it's gonna go out. Interesting. The valve must regulate the pipe's water flow. Could it have something to do with the tank back there? Rancid wine. It's no good now, but it must have been decent in its day. How would you know that? Bottles of liquor. Empty and dirty.
Huh?
I believe this is the tank's drain pipe. It must prevent the water from reaching a certain level. The Great Press. They must have made wine in small quantities. That's not unusual, actually. Oh, it's a body with a key. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Nobody survived, did they?
I guess not. Whatever happened here. Whether that was the bombing in World War II. Oh, whoops. Or... Actually, I can turn this up a little bit. That might help make it just a little louder. Whether that was World War II, or apparently the Abbey massacre. All I see is scribbled notes of monks begging for forgiveness. What on earth did they do? Poem by the librarian. Sonnet written by Brother Ernio, librarian of St. Celia's Abbey. Doesn't look like there's anything on the back. 4 keys and 4 locks. Character building for the monks? Yeah, clearly. 4 keys and 4 locks. Our barrier between life and death. 4 brothers and 4 bonds. Resisting to suffer the same fate. The prior, within himself, insists. The abbot trusts a figure. Vectrinio, where the air is thinner. And I, in the abyss. We looked up our brothers without trace of kindness. We locked up our brothers without trace of kindness. We trapped them. The others because they found madness. And we? What have we lost? Did we leave behind our sanity? Dear brothers, forgive us, for we have lost all humanity. Okay, so the prior within himself insists. So I assume that means it's inside of his body somewhere then. The abbot trusts a figure. So presumably that means it's in a statue. Ventricino, where the air is thinner. So I'm assuming somewhere up high. And I, in the abyss. Which I assume is the body probably inside of that wine thing. Okay. Oh, yeah, here we go. Darn, the door is locked with 4 locks. Okay. So we found the location. We need to get some keys, some bodies.
Jesus Christ. What's that?
It's getting very cold suddenly. Do I need to, like, get to an area where it's not so cold?
Oh, finally. A bit of warmth.
I guess so? Oh. I didn't even notice his body up here. Dear Lord. Looks like a suicide letter. It tells the horror he felt when he... What have we got ourselves into, Sebastian? That's a great question. It's a good thing he didn't tell you what was going on. Okay. Wait. We need to do something with the wine press? That seems odd. Okay, that was way too dark for the color, the amount of light that's outside. Okay, so this one should take us back towards the direction where... Oh, why did our lamp or candle go out? That was weird. It seems fine. Because they're constantly overflowing. It's been a long time since the water flowed through these pipes. There's room for me to hide under the table, although I barely fit. I can open the window, but it looks onto a snow-covered cliff. I could never escape this way. You'd be shocked at how much difference you being out there as opposed to inside of this abbey or whatever the church is going to make. I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying it might be better than being eaten by the abyss or whatever. The presence. That sounded a little weird, but... Oh, the bathroom. Crate is rotting and the container seems empty. Bloody heck, the smell's disgusting. There must be dead animal in the corner. Ah, water runs beneath the toilets. This must have been part of the later refurbishment. Later refurbishment? What?
What's that dirty thing there?
That's a great question. The books are too deteriorated for me to know if they're any value. I don't understand why on earth the plumbing system is so complex. Oh, we're opening the leather bag. Dirty rag. Oh, it's just rags. An unsightly mess of rags and filth. It's hard as a rock. God, why am I carrying this filthy rag around? That's a great question. Can we like combine this? I don't get how I'd combine these two items. Okay. What am I okay. I have acquired a random dirty rag that's hard as a rock. Presumably because it's wrapped with something, like it's wrapped around something. A key, perhaps? Oh, I don't get it. Okay. We can go this way. What's in this way? An iron gate, rusty but sturdy. The lock is also made of iron. Oh. I don't think I have an iron key. Oh, maybe I can cook this rag? Maybe that's what I need to be doing? Trying to remember where... I think it's back down there. I'm trying to remember where the cooking room is. This guy has got to be so cold. There's no way he is not absolutely freezing right now.
Oh.
Okay, we need a silver key for that one. Okay. Oh, it's the monk, but this time he is the... Whoop. Oh, we messed up. I hit the buttons too hard. Whew, okay. Friendly monk? I don't think so. Not with that Cthulhu arm. Not with that Cthulhu arm. What just happened? Where did that thing go? What else in here aside from the human bone someone put into the oven? Ah, here we go. So can I put this in here? Nope. This would stoke the fire, but that will mean if I don't know what I need it for the oven for. Oh, there's that room over there that's still kind of haunted. Can you cut the rags open? With... Oh, like... Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Like this? No. No, I can't cut the rags open. Oh, you know what? There's that one section that has the plants. He was like, don't stare at the plants, idiot. I think that was up on the second floor somewhere, though. The Zane plants? Yeah. Remember he was talking about, I don't have time to waste staring at the plants. Okay, so maybe this door across the way isn't haunted anymore? Nope, still completely haunted. Since I don't remember what that puzzle mechanic is out there, let me go double check. Also, by the way, I love that the other 3 survivors are literally on the other side of one of these doors just trying to figure out how to get in here. What is this? Maybe for me to lift with my bare hands. Like...
No.
Nope. Nope. Okay, so I just need a lifting tool for this random thing. The rest of those are locked. I need a key for that. I need the 4 keys for that up there. Let's go check out the wine press. It might... I don't know. Maybe we can use the wine press to break open the leather rags or something. With a sturdy iron lock. I have to go back this way.
Jesus Christ. What are those faces?
That was a great question. Well, the door seems safe.
In there? Come out now.
Okay. There's the storage. The rat seems fine. I heard like a wind for a hot second. Let's go check a different door. Okay, that seems fine. What a bizarre little rat emote that is. Okay. The passage is put on the side. I must have reached my monks, but now it's blocked with a heavy hatch. Okay, they didn't expect me to come back in here. Oh. I can apparently re-shut it. Weird. This is made to move heavy objects like the hatch on that's blocking the passage. Oh, did I pick that back up? Oh, I did. Maybe I can use that on that other one? I'm happy I accidentally came back. Well, I came back in here to avoid this haunted door. Oh yeah, it's not haunted anymore. Sweet. Huh. Oh, no. This is the wrong room. Progress! Slightly progress, yes. Okay, we'll try this thing out. And then we'll go to the press. We'll go to the press about your dirty secrets, Governor. Will you? Or will I go to the press about your secret? No. Nope. Still can't. We can't use it here for that either. Yeah, we just need a lifting tool or something like a crowbar or something. Okay, so I do need to go down there. Dang, really? Yeah. Even though it says specifically it's designed to help you lift heavy things, I either need a crowbar to lift it, or I need to be able to get into that haunted room to get to like another one of those mechanisms. But that room is still haunted, so I can't go in there yet. We have to trigger something else to happen, and then eventually, hopefully, that haunted room will move. So it'll probably be useful, just not yet. Okay, let's go check the wine press. See if I can't wine press this dirty, hard rags, which is a weird thing to say, but... Oh, we only got about 20 minutes left. Well, about 10 minutes left. We'll go try this wine press, and then we'll call it. Because at this point,
Who's whispering?
oh, not the whispering.
Bloody hell, what's happening?
I mean, I don't hear anything. Okay. I don't know if that's good or bad or what. The only thing I can think is if I stay out there, it causes my serenity to go down too much. And then I'm more likely to be attacked by, like, the ghosts or the spirit.
20 more pounds, and I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, well, 20 pounds is a lot more. That's a pretty significant difference. Oh, wait, do I need to use something on that? No. Maybe I should try to plug up the drain. Oh. Okay, well, we can do that with this. Jesus. Press grapes. Okay, so now that this is clogged up. No, look there. No, look down at the thing. He doesn't like want to look at it now that it's... That's got to be a bug. Also, there's like a treasure chest on a pulley in the middle of the room. Okay, can I get water going down there somehow? Is this something? No. I remember there was the... What's monks begging for forgiveness? What on earth did they do? Okay, so I guess we just gotta fill this thing with water somehow? Oh, is this the handle? Ah, there we go. As calcified as that body is, that mummified corpse, I don't know how well it would float at this point. And it's a triangle. Alright. You got the key. Oh, it's the iron key. A key covered in rust. The bottom half is thick and heavy. I mean...
I should be able to reach that key now.
What? Yeah. Poor soul, how did you end up here? How did you end up in there?
What? Oh, bloody hell, what's happening?
Okay, that still sounds haunted. And it's getting really cold. We need to leave. Oh my...
Oh, thank God it's over.
For some reason, that causes my candle to go out. So wait, is that other door also haunted then? Is that what it's telling me? Because twice now I've gone over there to check it, and it started to get so cold I had to leave. No, it seems fine. Okay. What do we got? We got... Darn, if only those recipe books were in better condition. Beer tanks. Darn it, Sebastian. We should be at the pub enjoying a pint instead of caught up in this mess. Agreed. Wait, what's this? I don't think there's anything in these bottles aside from poison. These ancient devices are much more resistant than the junk they make nowadays. Sure, that's how you can explain it. An old still. I haven't seen many like this one, and it looks like it works. Interesting. So we need to distill something? Oh. What? Distilled alcohol, a bottle full of ethanol alcohol. Distillation almost pure. The scent is unmistakable. Why did I do that? Wait, what do I need? I just have a bottle of distilled alcohol. Huh. That's odd. I'm gonna go with odd. I mean, we could use it to clean our hands after holding that gross rag that was covered in, like, 80-year-old poo. And I ain't talking about Winnie. Okay, so we have the iron key. Okay, it looks like the iron key could apply to 3 different doors. Let's go get the one that leads back into the into the cafeteria first. Oh, cutscene. Oh, someone noticed that the mirror thing. Oh. Oh, we have combat suddenly.
What is going on here?
Oh, are you kidding me? Stop adding... Why are you adding more mechanics? You've got way more than enough as it is. They're coming to get you. Only the mirror can reveal them. Turn the mirror using the left button, or the left joystick. Once you see them, you have to finish them off by forcing the light from your lamp on them. To do so, hold the right trigger. We have combat suddenly. If you take too long, they'll try to escape. Don't let them out of your sight, or they'll attack from behind. Okay. I don't know how fast I should be whipping this thing around. Oh. Okay, got one. Oh, they can come at me through walls. Okay. Okay. Achievement unlocked.
Is Dementia playing tricks on me? This can't be real.
He just holstered those on his belt, by the way. Why not just light up a super high lumen flashlight and brighten up the entire place? Yeah. He just holstered those on his back. He holstered those in the back of his belt like a 1980s action movie. That's so dumb. We didn't need combat. We don't need any more mechanics. We really don't. I'm telling you, we really don't need more mechanics.
Nope.
And I think there was another iron key over here. I mean, maybe there's something we don't know about 1989 technology about flashlights or something. I'm pretty sure giant-sized mag flashlights existed in 1989 that could light up a room pretty solid, but maybe I'm wrong. What do I know? I was 11. I was 11 years old and I didn't know nothing about nothing. Maybe they got rid of the mechanic where I have to, like... Wait, what's this? Something just carved in stone. But maybe they got rid of the mechanic where the thing is going to try to eat my legs. Maybe they got rid of that mechanic. It opened. I don't need this key anymore. Great. Seems fine. What is this? Somebody moved the bookshelf recently. Is that a key? What?
Huh?
Jesus, he died holding his key, or someone used him as a shelf. Silver key. A key stained by the passages of time. Okay. Silver coating is quite tarnished. I got the key. I don't need anything else from this poor soul. A triptych with imagery of the crucifixion of Jesus. These objects are all better organized than I expected. Oh. Someone blocked the door. I had to remove the plank to get through. I'll hold off on that for a hot second. There's a non-zero chance that kills us. Sebastian must have lit this warming pan, right? Maybe? What's this? Confessions of the Librarian. Sorrowful administration of guilt by Brother Anarnio, librarian of the Abbey of St. Cecilia. Doesn't look like there's anything on the back. May this confession atone the terrible sins I have committed. Everything began with the rehearsals prior to the concert, although we all thought it was simply the stress. When the time came, and in light of the many guests, praised be, I was asked to watch over our prized text while the brothers sang, so I never heard them. What I did hear was the howling that ensued, even though I was several cells away from the church. When I arrived, the scene, chaos reigned. There were the people there. I cannot even begin to describe it. Dead, wounded, others had gone mad. And our beloved brothers of the choir, God Almighty, at first they seemed normal, but suddenly they warped into what can only be described as demonic form, only to shift back to normal moments later. They suffered from horrific seizures, screaming and writhing in agony. At times, they tried to grab us in desperation. At others, they screamed in what sounded like voices coming from an unfathomable abyss. We took them to their cells in the upper floor on the hallway. On the hallway facing the new cloister, and, God have mercy on our souls, we locked them in. We closed the door and secured it as well as we could with a lock. Several keys were needed to open it. This way we could not be tempted in a moment of weakness to liberate that which we had just entrapped. One key was given to the abbot, one to the prior, one to the treasurer, and yet another one to me. For this, I beg forgiveness. Forgiveness, and the strength to make things right. Oh, okay. So all the souls that keep attacking us are the souls of people who this thing has killed, and then I presumably have kind of devoured and brought in. Uh-oh. Something is... Oh, we're back into combat. This is a terrible room for it. This is a small room. Trying to escape. It's not working. Wow, the triple!
Can't be real. I must be going to see that, right? I didn't just see that.
Wow, that triple, though. The ones at character build? Yeah, pretty much. What's this? Seems fine.
Oh,
It's locked from the other side. Alright. The chapter house. Okay. So we have the new... Okay, the circular key. So we got that door. And that's the... Oh, we have two doors we can use the silver key on. One over there and one over there. Alright. Well, that leaves us a great starting place for next week. Examine every item you find in detail. There's a chance you missed something. Because you're an idiot. Alright. But yeah, so that takes care of another week of Song of Horror. We're on to chapter 4 now. We got a couple of new achievements. Summa cum laude. Discover Sebastian P. Huscher's whereabouts without losing any characters on Edgar Allan Poe or higher difficulty. Omar has survived the Great Library. M.R. James or higher difficulty. Reflections. Sebastian B. Huscher in the cell with the mirror. Learn how to stand your ground against the Requiem. Deus in absentia. Wow. Okay. So at least they're giving me achievements for getting to the end and not having anyone die. I appreciate that. How to cheese the permadeath mechanic 101. Are you tired of losing your characters because of instant death? Quick time events, or just a person who wants to enjoy a normal horror module without the dumb punishment mechanic, without choosing easy mode? Well, this. So there are other people who don't enjoy the permadeath concepts of the Song of Horror, apparently. But yeah. How to increase FPS? Are people having a problem with the FPS on this? I mean, I guess it was a little wacky earlier, but with the occasional lighting errors and stuff. Like, who is this character? That must be the wife that we haven't played as. I'd say there's spoilers in here, but there really isn't, because everything is just random still photos with no, like, reference. A GeForce RTX 2060 Super? Oh my god, that's a wave of the future from like 6 or 7 years ago, probably. All right, but with that, with the end of Song of Horror for the evening, let's do some scheduling. Next Saturday, as far as I'm aware, everything should be normal. Probably about the same as we did this week. 10:30, we'll do more Fallout New Vegas, and then more Song of Horror, starting about 2:30. It seems like we're just going to be running around inside of this old abbey or church or whatever for a while. Apparently laser battling evil monk ghosts. I have no idea what this is setting up for the 5th chapter, though. The only thing I can think of is maybe going back in time and doing like a playthrough of someone unleashing the darkness, the abyss monster upon the world or something, but who knows. But again, that'll be next week, 10:30 a.m. here on Twitch. Should have just done what Alan's business partner did. Yeah, you just wrap yourself in some brightly lit like Christmas lights with some batteries. Become the Christmas tree. Yeah, exactly. But that would imply people thinking about how to not die in a horror module, and that's very rarely high on their list. Tomorrow, about 2 p.m., we should have The Forgotten City. We are investigating what is causing a time loop of an ancient Roman town hidden inside of like a weird valley. It seems really interesting, and I'm very, very, very curious to see what comes of it as we get more into it. We basically just touched on it last week, just getting to understand most of the mechanics in the world and a little bit about what's going on with the people. So I'm interested to dive into it deeper tomorrow, and that'll be about 2 p.m. here on Twitch. Then Tuesday, about 3:30 p.m. here on Twitch, we will have we will be returning to Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown to do the 3 DLC missions. If we finish those up, and we still have probably more than like an hour left, we will be switching over to, what is it called? Hapless Soul? Restless Soul. Restless Soul, a bullet dodge, a bullet heck dodger where you play a ghost recently who's recently come to the afterlife, and all kinds of wacky shenanigans are going to occur. It seems to be very cute, not particularly scary, and since you're playing a bullet heck, it's going to be an Action Tuesday thing. And that'll all start 3:30 Tuesday on Twitch. You'll enjoy the jokes? Okay, fantastic. And then Thursday, 3:30 p.m. here on Twitch, we will be continuing our current playthrough of Age of Decadence, where we are now doing our high body count run with our sister Chopia, because she's going to chop you in the neck. We've done what? We've done most of the stuff in the first city of Mataron. Or not Mataron, not Mataron, of, what's the first city called? I can't remember the first city. Because Mataron's the second one, and then the third one is Gandazar. Yes, angry horse with a laser sword. Tehran, yes, Tehran. And when we're in Tehran, we've done basically everything, I think, there at this point. We are going to probably... I think all we were going to do was trying to progress the Imperial Guard quest so that we can head on out. Outside of that, I don't think there was much else to do in Tehran. Unless there was something we needed to do that, like... I mean, we can go try to talk to Fang and some people and stuff before we leave, but we're probably done in Tehran, and we'll move on to Mataron from the Imperial Guard perspective. And as maximum body count as we can get, of course. Again, that'll be Thursday, 3:30 p.m. here on Twitch. If you enjoyed this, I would recommend you check out the YouTube repository. Links to that are in chat on the info page. Raven Hillbrook Inc. Hillbrook is one word, INC. Basically, everything I create gets lightly edited and put up there. We also have the Discord. Links for that are in chat and on the info page. General discussion, recommendations if you want to see me play something specific. Yeah, I think that was everything in Tehran aside from IG. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if there was any other kind of additional reward by going to talk to Attilas after we had gained favor with Darius or whatever his name is, Darius, and see if there's like some kind of additional quest reward or something. But I assume it's just you join his house for the reputation bump and like some money or something. But yeah, Discord, general discussion, recommendations if you want to see me play something specific. We have a water cooler section stuff for memes. We've got a office pet section for animal stuff. We've got a lunchroom section for food stuff. We've got a artboard section. Any kind of art you create, we want to see it. Post a link or the art itself over there. And then last but not least, we have the after hours section for the spicy stuff. I think you can ask him for some lore, but you need 7 charisma. Might try though. Okay. And then last but not least, we also have the Twitter at Hillbrook Inc. Hillbrook again, one word, INC. Schedule reminders, updates if there aren't changes, and notes from management to the board. The Twitter will continue for as long as Twitter is a thing, and that and I don't know. Twitter is in a weird place right now, but if you're on the Twitter and you want to keep up to date with when the shows are going to be going live and what we're going to be doing each day, follow us over on the Twitter. Let's see. I know, Ika, you mentioned something about... Oh, okay, here we go. Legate Caravan Showdown. Have you ever wanted to show off your caravan skills? Face Legate Lannis in the Ultimate Card Showdown. This mod lets you beat the module by defeating Legate in a caravan duel. Nice. Russian Fiddles are considering a Russian Electronic Arts. Floated at December meeting. Wonder if it'll be better or worse than regular EA. Wow. That's fantastic, Ika. But yeah, go stop by the Discord. Check out the business as usual basic talk channel. See the funny links and stuff we chit chat about. But yeah, I want to, if you need a well thought out solution, you need a thinking solution, Raven Hillbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. I want to thank everyone who stopped by. I swear I'm not an elk. Shadow, what is it? Shadow Aura 2012? Shadow Aura 12, right? Shadow Aura 12? Oh, it's too far back. But yeah, Shadow RO12, thank you for stopping by. Ika, of course, I swear I'm not an elk. Any of the lurkers, thank you. You help the Twitch world go around. It's always greatly appreciated. I think that does it. Oh, anybody who checks out the VODs here on Twitch, checks out the VODs in the YouTube repository, thank you. It's also greatly appreciated. Yeah, I think that's about got it. Yeah, I think, Ika, I hope you have a good rest of your evening, and I hope to see you back tomorrow. Everyone else, for the same. But yeah, I think that'll be it for me. Yeah. Bye!